We them, Calendaer boys.
So what are we about here, Robbie?
So we're gonna have a couple different sections and talk about a few things and hopefully provide some laughs.
It's our podcast. We can do whatever we want. Right there. I don't want it. Open an envelope now. You're breaking the blue. I will say this. If you don't laugh watching, we're going to laugh doing it.
Jesus Christ. That's just... We're going straight to it.
And then we are them Calendaer boys.
Them Calendaer boys.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Dem Calendaer Boys. On my right, I got Robbie as always. Got Kevin on my left.
Kevin, not Devin.
And I'm Alex. We got a long episode for you. Really grueling long episode. Not really. We just got a lot to talk about this month. June is a especially special month for me. Nothing in particular, but, you know, all the cool things that happen in June. My birthday. But also end of school and all types of other stuff. So we got a lot to talk about. We're going to go right to it. But before we get to it, we got to get back and fall back to our follow-up from our May episode. Anybody have any fact checks that anybody called in for some fact checks?
I did a fact check on myself. Well, not of myself, but it was of Robbie. But there was a ice snowball comment he made about how difference is in Maryland versus those around the rest of the world, and it actually is a big difference. Right, the snowball in Maryland is fine and fluffy ice, while a snow cone is coarse and crunchy. So I owe you an apology and a few laughs at you, but there's an actual huge difference. So
okay,
well done.
Kevin. The truth will always set you free. It's fine.
There it is.
So fact check yourself about Robbie's thing. I got it. I follow
Yeah,
you.
like it works.
I follow you.
I mean, trust me, the first time I heard about this, I was like, oh, you mean a snow cone? And they're like, no, not the same thing.
Yeah, no, well done.
I also have a fact check. Actually, it wasn't much of a fact check, but after we filmed, we actually had Memorial Day, and I went to our city parade and everything. They had some speeches, and the speaker that got up was a veteran, and he was talking about, you may feel some sort of maybe guilt or something like that, celebrating, Memorial Day and remembering all those that gave their lives. But one of the things that he said that in the military they talk about on behalf of a grateful nation, that's how you salute those soldiers, and they all understand that is a respect thing. So out of respect for our those that gave their lives and also that have served, we respect you and appreciate you. But I wanted to circle back to that because I had chewed on that since last episode, and I wanted to kind of bring it up again.
Fair. Valid.
All right. Any other facts?
No, but did you want to talk about the thing for our viewers?
The Easter egg?
Yeah, love it. Let's do it.
So, we haven't gotten a lot of fact check callers recently, so we're gonna try to hide an Easter egg or two in this episode where there's an on purpose mistake. There might be non on purpose mistakes, but if you catch us with a mistake, drinks on us. One drink for every mistake.
Bottle of water.
But yeah, a little Easter egg for you guys, and call in, text us, comment, whatever you want to do, and see if you can find the mistake that we on purpose put in here this episode.
Perfect.
Good. All right. So now let's go back to a couple follow-ups from last episode as well. We actually, Kevin and I and MC, our buddy, decided to put this Glizzy Guzzle baseball challenge to test, which is 9 beers and 9 hot dogs, 1 per inning in a baseball game. So we have some results. The results are in.
Well, what was your original guess of what you might make it to?
I think I said 5, and that was pretty conservative, I thought. And I'm not kidding. I got through 5, and I was like, all right, I'm pretty good. And it was a hard wall at inning 6. I took 1 bite in inning 6, and I was like, nope, I'm out. I can't do it. I can't even look at it. So I made it 5 innings and a bite.
I think so far the funniest thing to all the numbers, and we'll get into what MC and Kevin did in a second, is that everyone you tell, for some reason, can just look at you dead in the face after seeing this traumatic experience you went through and say, "Oh, I could definitely do it."
Yes.
You know, I feel like that's always the response, and it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of people in our corners that are very adamant that they could easily do the challenge. And
B-dub.
it's tough. It was tough. I guessed on this podcast last time I would go 7 innings, and it was tough. But I went all 9.
He made it.
I did all 9.
He did it.
So I mean, we were watching the Pittsburgh Pirates versus Florida Marlins, Miami Marlins game.
Uh-huh.
It was a no-hitter for both teams through like 3 innings, so it was flying. Now with the new pitch clock, it just zooms now. But yeah, man, the 8th inning saved me because I hit that wall at the end of the 7th, and I was just like casually drinking, eating the hot dog. Both teams scored 5 runs in that inning, so it like prolonged me.
And pitching changes.
Which I was calling for. But then, so we said you could start drinking at the end of the 3rd out of the inning before. So I would be like, okay, cool. Have a drink, eat the hot dog. Have a drink, eat a hot dog. What I didn't realize was still baseball rules. The home team was winning, so they didn't play 3 outs. So as the pitch came in and the ball was in the hot, I finished my drink, put it down. I was completed. And if I didn't, I wouldn't have passed because I completely forgot the rules of baseball. So yeah, mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. MC made it. I think he made it through 6, I believe. Tapped out in 7.
Yeah, he didn't even. He made his hot dog, put the dressings all over it, and
Stared at it. And just for the record, you know, it is like it's not the beer. I mean, not to be weird about this, but I could drink 5 beers and be fine. It's the hot dogs.
Oh, it's 100%.
It's the hot dogs. And taking breaks in between the hot dogs. We did 1 dog per inning. It was tough.
And we had good potato buns. So
good.
big, good ones. Yep. Tough.
I think it's also too that now it's a challenge. So I think for me, it's like nostalgia. You go to the ballpark, right? You get a beer, you get a dog, and you're like, "This is enjoyable. I can do this. I can do this any day." Right?
Yeah, apricot.
But then when you do,
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. But then when you do, when you're like looking at it and you're like staring at it like a race, almost like a marathon, you're like, "Oh wow, I have to do 9 dogs, 9 beers, all in one game." It's just ridiculous.
I wouldn't want to do it at the stadium.
No way.
Oh my God.
My wallet wouldn't like that.
I was I was laying on the floor after I was done.
Absolutely. I completely agree. Glad to do it in a house. Would I do it again? I'd be lying to you if I said I would. I'd be lying to you if I said I wouldn't. So
Yeah.
it is what it is on that.
All right, and then the last follow-up from last episode is the NBA Finals. The NBA Finals concluded. I don't know exactly where we left off, but the Miami Heat came through, made it after going up 3-0, choked away a 3-0 lead. Game 7, they made it through, and then pretty much were overwhelmed by the Denver Nuggets. Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets on a NBA championship. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I thought it was a foregone conclusion, right? There's always that part of me that was rooting for Miami just because I didn't really want to see the Nuggets just walk them, like a dog, and it'd be like a non-competitive series, but it just...
Yeah. Bring your mic. Yeah, your mic's being
Yeah,
wonky.
it just...
Apricot.
Yeah. But yeah, no, much like my performance on this microphone, I don't think that the Miami Heat really knew what they were doing, so...
Yeah. I would just the way you were holding it the last one was good. Mine is even doing it too. So could be pretty good. Might have to talk a little louder than we should, but it's all good. Yeah, I was very happy that Denver Nuggets won. Was
that your prediction?
I predicted the Celtics in the Nuggets, but I was happy the Nuggets won. They deserved it. They were the best team throughout. They had the best player.
Solid team. It was
great
like
team.
a well-constructed team.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And their star player performed when they needed him.
Absolutely. And like I said, I like the Heat, but sometimes I just didn't want them around.
My favorite part was the post game press conference when they are talking to Jokic, and he's like, "Yeah, nobody likes to work, but it's something we have to do because they pay us or whatever." Because he's talking about how he just wants to get out of there and go back, and that's when they tell him like, "Oh, are you excited about the parade?" And he's like, "Parade? Oh yeah. Wait, when's the parade?" And they're like, "Thursday." And he just looks like just depressed because he's like, "I'm supposed to be in Serbia on Thursday for sure."
No, that I agree. It was one of those things. You're just like, I kind of feel bad for the guy, but then you didn't. And then he comes out at the parade, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't know this was what about. I thought it was just like a normal parade." It was crazy.
I think my take on this is he probably likes playing basketball. It's just like the constant cameras and microphones stuck in your face, and they're always just trying to listen to every word that you say, and it's exhausting as we stick 4 cameras and 3 microphones in our faces.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of it like this. Like, what if for some reason, right, like one of our dads was just like a really good cricket player, and like made us into the best cricket player ever, but we had to go play in like India, right, to like just be the man. And we're just sitting about like, man, I can't wait to get back to the United States to just like hang out with my friends and my homies and stuff. Like, I'm happy that I just won whatever the Grey Cup is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's called. Whatever the championship is in cricket, but I'm just pumped to get back.
Yeah, I hear you. And the more you win, the longer you're away.
Yeah.
That's like a catch-22. All right, let's move on to June. I think we're going to start with Kevin this time.
Start with me?
In maybe something that we're calling June Tunes.
June Tunes. All right. For those of you that don't know, I went to a Taylor Swift concert recently.
Hey.
Out in Pittsburgh. I would not call myself a Swiftie, so I would call myself now a Swifter. I mean, overall, totally fantastic show. I was jamming. It was a lot of fun. Concert was over. I texted these guys and I said I want my segment to be Taylor Swift related songs. So, like I said, I went about a week ago. So these guys have had about a week or so to crash course all of the Taylor Swift they can. Some did more. And so I guess, like I said, the objective for me will be picking one album per song that you liked. So one song per album. We'll just do 5 picks. So you can't have the same song. You can have the same album. Okay. And the top, we'll go 5, and then a nice little quick explanation of why you liked it. And it doesn't have to be, oh my God, number 1 is my number 1 pick. It could just be whatever song you like. It hit home, where it hit. Give a little explanation, and we'll go for it. So it's up to you guys. Who wants to go first?
Well, before you start,
oh my bad.
Sorry, you can go first. I'll let you go first, but I want to just say this real quick. So I actually did some research.
Okay.
And I looked up how to become a Swiftie.
Okay.
Because I kind of obviously knew we were going to be talking about Taylor Swift because I had to research songs for a week. And I did some hard research, but I had to look it up. So they have a checklist online if you Google this.
Of how to become a selfie or a Swiftie.
A Swiftie, yeah. So and there were some funny
This is
things.
why I'm a Swifter.
There were some funny ones. They were like, yeah, you got to have a fan account. You have to learn the words.
Okay.
You have to have the wardrobe.
Okay.
You have to know who she's dating.
Okay, so that might be a Swiftie.
Yeah, you have to be dedicated, discover music and songs. You have to write lyrics on your arm. I'm not really sure what that's about.
No.
But you write lyrics on your arm. You have to adopt a cat and name it something, preferably Grey's Anatomy related.
Wow. Okay.
You have to tell everyone that you're a Swiftie. And you have to attend their concerts. I feel like you're on the checklist here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hurt myself here with this. It's the cat one for me.
It's the only one you haven't done.
No, well, because I won't do it. Cats are no more. But the Grey's Anatomy one is interesting because I know for a fact one of her cats is Detective Olivia Benson from SVU, Law and Order. But the fact that I know that, I think I'm now no longer a Swifter.
Yeah.
I think I just made myself a Swiftie live on air to 3 or 4 people that are watching this. So I might have just
Newly minted
foot,
Swifty.
foot and mouth.
All right, Robbie.
Yes.
You can go first.
Yeah. So I can pick any song just to start.
You can pick any
Or are
song.
you picking the album first?
No. You no. I mean, I
Any
can't tell
song,
you
any
what
album.
songs you like. So
I
you
gotcha.
can pick the album and then pick a song.
I got you.
Or
So
it doesn't matter. Yeah,
so
any explanation you want to do.
my journey into this was I got the text from you, and I was like, oh, okay, because you were like, listen to all her albums and pick some of your favorite songs, and I was like, okay, yeah, no, shouldn't be a thing. So for those who don't know, I don't know why you would know this, but I travel a lot for work, so I drive a lot. I had to drive up to Long Island. It was about like a 3-hour drive, and I was like, I can definitely bang out all these albums. And then I looked it up, and it turns out she has like over 11 plus albums. You cannot do that. I texted Kevin immediately and was like, "Oh my god, I did not realize that she had such a big discography."
Good word.
Nice.
It's rather impressive. So
But
let's hear it. What do you got?
From me, right? It's almost like somewhat like an adult reading the Harry Potter books, like
Okay.
going through it for the first time, because
Okay.
I knew some of her songs, but like I don't really know that much. But my number one pick was the first song that like really was like, oh, this is a pretty cool song, was Sparks Fly
Ooh.
off of the
Speak Now.
Speak Now album.
Sorry, this is not helping me. This is not helping me. I
You
know.
knew it right
I know
off
right
the-
away.
That was impressive.
Oh man.
It was the first one that kind of caught me, like, bouncing my head and like trying to sing onto the lyrics, even though I didn't know any of them. So that's my pick.
All right.
Speak Now, number one pick.
Yeah, but again, it wasn't number one picks or not. It was just like his number one song that he kind of liked.
Yeah, but I can't take it, so it's
You
a pick.
cannot take Speak Now,
So
but
that's his number
excuse
one.
me, you can't speak Parks 5, but you can pick from the same album.
Okay. This one's tough, guys. Because I wasn't really sure how we were going to do this. So so what I did was I researched, because I told you I did some research, and this is actually the Spotify ranked songs, top 10 songs. So that's what I have. But I don't know.
I didn't realize you're gonna pull in a whole like
yeah, a
analytical
whole
department.
statistical
Yeah.
analysis. Yeah, I'm all over.
I might be screwed here.
Yeah, I think you are. So, by the way, yours is not on the top 10.
But it's a great song.
But it's in my top 10.
That's
it.
okay. That's okay. I'm just saying, not everybody likes it.
Sounds like you're yucking his yum, dude.
I'm just saying, everybody else isn't. They're
Yeah.
yucking his yum.
Nope. Here we go.
Anywho,
They're all bots. It's okay.
so what I'm going to say is, I just don't know all their albums, so I'm going to try to do my best.
It's all right.
I'm gonna
Just
try to
say
do
it
my
out.
we have a
We
Swiftie in
have-
our presence.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Swift there.
I think I'm going to go with "Look at What You Made Me Do" on the
Look
Reputation.
at what you made, a Reputation album.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yep.
Great choice. That was my number. I didn't really like that album, but after the concert, the whole performance of it all was unreal. So awesome.
Yeah, it's deeper, it's darker, but I like it. I like it. The video's cool. A lot of her videos are cool. I found that because I didn't do it during work. I feel like you did the listening aspect. I was like YouTubing videos.
No, that's good. Yeah. No, I had to keep my eyes on the road. But that's a good perspective, Kevin, because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like the Reputation album.
Yeah.
Just listening through it. So maybe without the visuals and without like honestly having to pay attention to the road and maybe not listening to the lyrics as closely as I should have, perhaps seeing her perform it live would change my reputation.
Ooh.
No, change my perspective.
There
I
it
said
is.
reputation, but either
There
way.
it is.
My second pick, Teardrops on My Guitar.
Wow, that's from the original, ain't
That
it?
is off the first album, and this was honestly impressive to me because Taylor Swift released this album in 2006, right?
Oh man,
In
I know where you're going with
2006,
this.
I was in 7th grade, and I tell you, I don't know exactly what I was doing in the 7th grade, but I was nowhere near close to releasing an album.
That's true, yeah.
True.
So
It's very
that
true.
is extremely impressive on my part, and then also it just kind of speaks to how long she's been doing this, which is it's kind of interesting that her earliest works still ends up being some of her best.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You always remember your early on work. You have to. What got you here? At least that's why I look at it.
Solid pick.
That's a great pick. Great pick.
It's correct me if I'm wrong. That's a little bit more emotional. Is that slower?
Yeah, no, it's slower. Yep.
There is a radio edit that is a little bit faster, but the one that I liked was the original, which is a
Slow.
little
Nice
slower.
slow one.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there like does it just catch you like in the heartstrings a little bit? In the heartstrings of your guitar?
Yeah, and then I also just liked it as the perspective of like, wow, this girl was literally like 14 when she wrote this and was able to string along.
Strings.
Yeah.
String along those emotions for a 14-year-old
Fair enough.
child. Absolutely,
Yeah.
it's tough.
Okay.
Good song.
All right. So so I need a
I can help you.
I need help. Yeah. This
You need to calm down.
which album though?
I want to say it's from Lover,
Lover.
but I don't know. We can easily look it up real
Wait,
fast.
I got Lover. I got Lover right here.
No, yeah, it's from Lover.
Lover. All right, I'm taking
Yep.
that one. You need to calm down,
Yep, that's a good one.
dude. There's a.
Oh, you
one
like
of
the up tempo ones,
Yeah,
huh?
I'm a bopper. I wrote it on my list. Like this one's a bop.
Yeah.
This one's a bop. This one's a bop. Anyway, the one line in there, she says, "You're taking shots at me like it's Patron."
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. That's got me. Number 2 pick.
Yeah, it's a great pick.
That's a great pick. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Doesn't take. It's the simple things for me.
Yeah. So for my third pick, I wanted to go with a song that like I kind of knew before I re-listened to all the albums, just because I wanted to say like, well, what Taylor song touched me,
Go on.
and that's Blank Space.
Yes.
Mm.
I think that's
off the
That's from-
1989
Yeah,
album.
that's 89.
Nice 89. By the way, that is the number 2 most liked Spotify song of Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I could see that just because it's definitely a song that we all like. As soon as like, if you don't know what the song is and you're listening, as soon as you play it, you're like, oh, I know this song. Like it was
I
all
know.
over the
Yeah, it's
radio
solid.
and TV and stuff. So
I know.
It's solid. If I knew what album that was from, I probably would have picked it.
1989. Great ones.
878 million likes.
Likes or
Spotify.
views? Oh, Spotify. Okay.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's catchy, I wrote. I got to write them notes on this stuff because I won't remember. Oh. Blank space was trying. Blank space was trying.
You'll have to edit that out. 'Cause
Yeah,
we
you're
don't
gonna-
have those rights.
The copyright. Yeah, you can. We'll put some links on there.
That's right.
You guys can check these songs out later. Oh boy. All right. So I got to go to a different one, don't I?
You do?
So here's another thing. So I don't even know what to call this relationship, but we're gonna call her my niece because she's very special to me, and we bonded last summer, and she's staying down our area this summer as well. So she came over and she was helping us with stuff for the wedding, which is next month. And she came over and I was listening to all the Taylor Swift stuff, and she's like, "Wait a minute, are you listening to Taylor Swift right now?" And I was like, "Yeah, I need to do some research for the podcast." And she's like, "Well, I can help you." She's, went to the concert and liked some of her songs, and she recommended, B recommended off the Red
album.
album,
Yeah.
Holy Ground.
Yes, sir.
Holy Ground. So we're gonna go Holy Ground.
That's a good one. That's another bop.
Bopper.
Yep.
Yeah. So she had 2. She liked not to steal. You can have this one. She liked off the Lover album, Daylight. She liked that one.
That's
But
cool.
I played both of her likes, and I was like, I like the Holy Ground one. That was
Yeah,
fun.
Holy Ground's good.
Fun.
That's such an interesting topic because I wonder if because again, like she's been doing music for so long that now she has like an older audience and a younger audience,
Mhm.
and I wonder, like, Kevin, did you see like any infighting in the concert, like where you saw older Swifties cheering louder for some of her older music and some of the newer ones being like, oh yeah,
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
yeah.
And like just sitting and talking to some of them, they're like, this girl's like 7 years old. Like, why is she a fan of Taylor Swift? Like, I'm
Because her mom is.
right. Like, I'm 30 and I love Taylor Swift forever, and this girl's 6. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I did see it, but it kind of was just like a big party. Like everyone was just wanted to be there. So to answer your question, yes, I did, but not as much as I thought I would.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. My my next pick, and this one, shout out to all our viewers, because if you know me, you know that I like to go with contrarian picks.
Yep.
So, and if you don't know what that is, I'm sorry that the SATs were hard for you, just like me. A contrarian pick is essentially one that goes against the grain, where it's just like that's a good pick, but I didn't, it's not on the top 10 list for sure, right? And for me, that was New Year's Day, off of the Reputations album, which I didn't like, and the reason why I liked it was because it was the only song on that album that really felt like it was Taylor, to me. So
Like the Taylor you know.
like the Taylor that I know and
Yes.
the Taylor that I liked by listening through all her albums.
Absolutely.
So, because if you don't know, on that album, one song that's on there is featuring Ed Sheeran and the Toxic King himself, Future. So I didn't know this, and when I hear Future on one of Taylor Swift's songs, I was like, this is so funny because in my mind, I think about Taylor Swift being
Like, where do they meet?
yeah, exactly.
Like, how
I'm
did
like,
they
what-
collab together?
Yeah, exactly. These are like opposite ends. Like Taylor
Yep.
Swift's about like protecting your feelings and empowering women and stuff, and Future is just not.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
so it's funny that they had a song together. And again, I didn't really like the whole album, but it was a nice carrot at the end of it because I was literally getting to the end of the album and I was like, wow, I did not enjoy this at all. And then New Year's Day comes on and it was a nice treat.
Yeah.
So-
Futures in New Year's Day.
No,
Future's
Future's in
Endgame.
yeah, it's an Endgame.
So you didn't like the Reputation tour because it's not Taylor Swift.
I thought it was a attempt on her being almost too poppy, so it kind of lost a lot of what the old Taylor was, which I get, like an artist transforms into something new. And I think that her future albums kind of was the final product of what she was looking for, and I feel like that album was more of her trying to find herself and what direction she wanted to go to in the future.
Dang. He's
Yeah, so
deep diving over here.
Yeah,
I like
absolutely.
it.
That's a
I
great
like
one.
it.
So Reputation was during the whole Kanye thing, when Kim and Kanye were
I
attacking
kind
her
of
and all
liked
that.
it.
So the symbol for the album is a black snake, because everyone's like, "Oh, you're a snake, you're whatever." So that's when she cut all ties off social media. When she did everything, she just got away from the public, and that was it.
It's
Like, and one of the songs she plays it's one of the lines is like, "The old Taylor can't come on the phone right now because she's dead." Like, so that was her butterfly cocoon album to change the pop.
Yeah,
she went
I
officially,
was-
sorry, she
go ahead.
officially went from country to pop on that album.
Was it? Because I enjoyed it. I don't know. See, I'm
Maybe
being
it was maybe that or Lover, but I'm pretty sure it was Reputation.
I'm being educated as we go here, but I definitely felt that because I didn't listen to the albums. I just listened to the songs, and there was like 3 of them off Reputation, which are her three of her most listens to in the Spotify list. Now, I will say this: my least favorite Taylor Swift songs on Reputation, which is Me.
Oh, that one stinks.
That is the worst song that she's ever created. There's
That
that
one
one
stinks.
part where it's like, what does it go like when she spells it or something. It's so lame. It's just lame. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to. It's not coming back, but I'm gonna listen to it afterwards
Yeah,
and give you
yeah,
my
yeah.
off-air.
Features
reaction.
the guy, this lead singer from Panic at the Disco.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
definitely know it's poppy as hell,
Yeah, I know.
but you're just like, yeah, no thanks.
It's like corny.
I
right.
gotcha.
Like
you
the other
could've-
ones are
yeah.
poppy, but that's
Right.
it's corny.
Like, what other ones did you write that you're going to release later in life that this beat out because it's not good?
I got
But it was a radio song,
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I mean, it's top 5 and most played and
Yeah.
liked or whatever. So anyway, okay, so that's your pick.
yeah. So you, Alex, you're on number 4.
I believe, and I'm looking at it now. Bad Blood, 1989. That counts.
You went 89.
Did I?
No, did you? You went Lover.
I
Calm
don't know.
Down is Lover.
Yeah. So
Okay, so then 1889.
I have Red. I have 1989 now. I have
Yeah.
Lover. And that's.
Yep.
And do I have another one? And Reputation. With my first pick. Look at what you made me do.
Yeah, but Bad Blood is what's Bad Blood in?
It says 1989 right
Oh,
here.
perfect. All right, well then there you go. Oh, shoot, right there. My
Yeah.
bad.
I don't know.
All right, what
Could
do
be
you
wrong.
what-
I don't know. Is
what-
that right?
Yeah,
it is.
Why,
I'm taking Bad Blood.
that's fair. Why'd you like
now
it?
we
Go on.
got Bad Blood. Honestly, it's a bop again, and it's catchy again, and I don't know. I just like it.
Yeah.
That's it. Not much to it, guys. I just listened and said, I like this one.
That's fair. It's a fair.
People are going to criticize me for that, but I just, I had a week. I had a week to listen
Yeah,
to.
but you like what you like.
I do, yeah. It is what it is.
All right, Robbie.
I do respect you guys, like knowing this much and like being this knowledgeable. I respect it because I like to learn.
All right, Robbie. Here's your last pick. 5 from a new album. What do you got, buddy?
So it was tough. This is a tough one because what makes it easier is that I can only pick one song from each album. Because my favorite album, just so you guys know, was the Speak Now album.
Yeah.
That was my favorite one before she transitions out of country fully. But I'm gonna go with the classic. I'm gonna go with 15.
Oh, that's good.
15.
15 is my last pick.
Yeah, but I don't think that sparks. That's Speak Now, buddy. I actually think that's Fearless.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. No, because Sparks Fly came off.
Oh,
Speak Now that was my first pick. So
your favorite. Okay.
yeah, so I can't pick another one because if I could,
Right.
the choice
I
that
see.
would be I don't want to say it because you might pick it, but
Yeah.
there's another song on that album that I really
Okay.
like.
I misheard you
15's
then.
from Fearless.
Yeah, 15's from Fearless.
And
so
then the next album is Speak Now, which you chose
Sparks Fly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep. That's good. Listen, it seems like you like a lot of the older TSwift. That was 2010 release date, October 25th. Speak Now, and then the other one was before then. Let's see what their date is. April 8th. No, November 11th, 2008.
Yeah.
So that was your sweet spot of Taylor, I guess.
Yeah, no, that was
Fair
probably as far
You had a
as what I
crush on her,
liked
is
the
what you did. You just
Who did?
crushing hard.
Well, no, because remember, first time I heard any of these songs was last week.
Oh, any of them?
Any of them, yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Oh.
I mean,
Well,
you had to have heard
them.
them.
I'm sorry, not the.
I mean, unless you're Patrick living under a rock.
Who are all you people?
Anyway, I didn't have a crush on Taylor Swift
Yeah, I do now.
because my right winger took her to a dance or something. So
that's right.
That was his girl. Now I had to
That's right.
respect.
You know what's crazy?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah, he's probably lying.
I never had a crush on her because she was always taller than me. Like, because remember, I'm 3 years younger than her, so when she's 14. She's like 5'11" already.
Is she
so,
5'11"?
She might be 6 feet tall. I don't even know.
No,
But
she's not 6 foot tall.
all I know is that she's taller than I am.
When she wears like 5-inch heels,
Let's
probably,
look
but
it
I
up.
don't know. We can look it up real quick.
Yeah. Keep talking while I do that.
Of course.
Yeah, all right. So that's a solid pick, Robbie. So your one was 15.
5'11". That's close.
There you go. Yeah.
Dang, she's
180 centimeters. How about that?
Look at that.
180 centimeters of woman.
That's it?
Yeah.
So, Rob, that's not a bad pick. Not a bad list at all.
And that's coming from the heart. No analytics,
Yeah,
no Spotify
absolutely,
statistics.
no
Whoa! I didn't even finish yet. You're taking shots. You're taking shots at me.
Yeah.
Well, analytically,
Yeah.
my last pick is going to be the analytically number one Spotify liked song, with 1.27 billion with a B, and it's "I Don't Want to Live Forever," featuring Zayn. It's the 50 Shades of Grey song.
What album?
It's good. It's no album. That's why I saved it for last. It's a single.
So you didn't follow the rules.
It's her song, isn't it?
She wrote
It's
it
not
for
on an
the-
album.
she
It's
wrote
a
it for
single.
the movie, I guess.
I guess,
Is
yeah.
it her song?
Yeah.
Or it's featuring Zayn?
Yeah, featuring Zayn.
Or is it Zayn featuring Taylor Swift?
Well, let's look it up, but it's definitely.
I mean, I don't know.
I could pick another one,
So,
but it's the number one song
Yeah.
of Taylor Swift. So
yeah. So, I mean, I had none of those on mine.
I'm gonna say when that
None.
Yeah.
song came out, Zayn was also at like his peak too, right?
Zayn and Taylor, it's co.
Well, that was
It doesn't
Zayn's.
say
That was
feature.
almost Zayn's like first album, or excuse me, first single post One Direction.
Yeah, that was a power couple move there. 1.27 billion. Just so you guys know, analytically, 1.27 billion by far the most likes. Blank Space 878 million. Shake It Off 813 million. Look at What You Made Me Do 747 million. Me 660. You Need to Calm Down 645. So that's kind of where we're at with the likes.
I got you.
But that's Spotify. I don't know.
All right, Kevin. I mean, first off, Kevin, your commentary, because I know you're gonna say something, but then are you gonna pick a winner, or which team you like better?
Which team I like better? I 100% like yours better,
That's what
Robbie.
I'm saying.
Can't
Coach Hart.
You can't coach Hart. Exactly. I mean, I had no songs either one of you wrote, and I wrote
None. So you
None.
don't like any of the top 10 songs?
I don't know what the rest of them are. Yeah, none of those.
None of them? Not even Love Story?
No.
It's a classic I wrote.
Yeah, that's your classic. Yeah. No, I like the COVID albums. Mic issues on the top.
All right, you're good. Go
Cool. So yeah, so those two came out when we were online teaching, and they were the best background songs, and they just hit. If you haven't listened to that albums, both of those,
Which album?
Which album? Sorry, because we might not have
Folklore.
heard you.
Folklore and Evermore.
Got it.
Fantastic. They all hit home. They're all slow. They're poppy, but they're slow.
Poppy slow.
But yeah, no, those would be mine. So more specifically, Exile and Willow. Those were two of my favorite. But hey, it is what it is. Music is up to the listener.
Folklore. Oh, that's the newer one.
Yeah,
Okay.
2020 came out, and the next one came out like 2 weeks later.
Yeah, see that. And 2 weeks later. Evermore. Yeah, you're right. What?
Yeah,
That's impressive.
Yeah.
All lowercase. Is there a meaning behind that?
I'm sure there is. I don't know it though. But yeah,
Marjorie. I like that.
that's her grandmother's name.
I was gonna say.
I think she passed away during COVID.
I like that name.
What name?
Marjorie,
Marjorie?
number 13.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Well, I need to get my eyes checked because I thought number 8 was something else.
Yes, it looks like
Yes.
diarrhea,
Yes.
but it's
Dorothea?
But it's Dorothea.
Dorothea, not diarrhea.
Yeah,
My honorable mention,
go on.
Mean.
Oh, great one.
Great song.
That's
Great
a good
song.
one.
Not in the top 10.
Not in the top 10. Not in the top 10 on your list, but top 10 in my
I hate
heart.
this top 10 nonsense.
I just looked up a random list of top 10.
Yeah, that's great. All right, well, I mean, that's my section.
Love
so I appreciate you guys for listening to Taylor.
Commitment. Commitment to the pod. I would say that
she's
is.
slowly becoming more important in my life. I very much enjoy Taylor Swift now,
Respect.
more than I did before. So appreciate you guys, and next segment. Here we go.
All right. Am I going next? I think I am, right?
Yes.
All right. So, as I mentioned before, it's my birthday in June, Flag Day. It's June 14th, for those that don't know, any listeners. Not that my birthday is Flag Day. We rep the flag in June. But I like to play games. Normally, I do like a game-themed birthday. We just play some games. You guys have been there. It's fun, but obviously we're getting married in like 2 weeks now.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I know. So, but I had to forego some of the games. We're gonna do some games on wedding weekend, but so I had to forego some of the games. But I'd like to play a game with you guys tonight. All right. So what I had was, speaking of being married, I had my fiance write in some things in her like bride hat,
Beyonce.
and it's what I want you guys to do. All right. And this game I saw on like Jimmy Fallon. They had like a box, and they had to like either lie or tell the truth about what they're looking at. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do is go on your phone. Actually, we're going to have to use Robbie's phone because all other phones are taken. And you're going to go to your GIF machine, GIF, whatever GIF that you use. And you're going to pull something out of the hat, and you're going to pick one of the videos without telling us. And you're either going to lie to us or you're going to tell the truth. And your goal is to fool us. Your goal is to fool the other two people.
Okay. And now, we get one. Like, so Robbie explains it first. Do we each get one question? Like, is it?
Oh yeah.
This?
So
Like, how do we want to
you
word
could
that?
get you could get a follow-up question if you'd like.
Yeah, I think one follow-up question would be good.
So,
Yeah,
for example, I'll give you an example. There's plenty in here. I think she wrote down 15. We're not going to do 15 of them. So she wrote invite. So Robbie would, or one of us would write invite onto the screen here, and we'd pull up a GIF or a GIF, and you'd pick which one that you want, and you'd say, "I'm looking at." What am I looking at? I'm looking at a girl
You didn't know her name,
dressed
did
as
you?
pink. No, I didn't. Miss Piggy? Is it Miss Piggy?
Yeah.
I'm looking at a girl dressed in pink with a bunch of big pink balloons that says, "You're invited to my birthday party," and you guys have to decide if I'm telling the truth or not.
Gotcha.
Now I could lie, which, by the way, that is the video. I could lie and tell you something different, but we're going to try to determine if we're lying or telling the truth.
All right. Let's
Right.
give it a shot.
Who wants to go first? Robbie?
Invite is not a great word to start off with, so I'm glad that one's out of the way.
Well, they're going to be completely random
Oh,
words.
I totally understand.
Completely random.
I will
Off
go
of
for it.
random.
How would you lie about invite?
Word
Like,
generator.
That's tough.
I will go first.
You don't. By the way, don't tell us what the word is.
Mhm.
So we don't know what the word is.
Right.
You're not
So
going to
pull-
lie.
yeah, right.
or-
Pull it out.
Yep.
GIF it.
Yep.
Tell us.
Yep.
Got it.
Gotcha. For everyone watching at home, just so you guys know, we are probably the most competitive people that you may come across in your life. So this is going to be very interesting. I'm excited.
I'm not competitive at all.
Fact check.
Not at
All right. Sorry for that. We have mic issues, so Kevin and I are going to have to share a mic.
sharing a mic.
So anyway, I was talking about my birthday. We're going to do a lie or a truth. You're going to try to fool the other two.
Cool.
So Robbie's going to go first. You already picked the word?
I already picked the word.
Okay. Don't show me the word over there.
Oh, sorry. Damn it, Kevin, you definitely saw that, didn't you?
Not good enough. My eyes are good. But
Okay. I am staring at
Lie.
a guy peeing into a toilet.
What color is the toilet?
The toilet's white. Like all toilets.
That's the stupidest question you could ask. Not everyone has a yellow toilet. So guy peeing into a toilet. So we're just asking. We're just saying if it's a lie or truth. That's all we're saying.
Determine whether it's a lie or truth.
Cool. I'm 100% saying it's a lie, even though it's probably a truth because he stared too long. But what do you think?
I'm with it. Lie.
Oh,
Oh, it's a guy peeing in the toilet. Well, we're not sure if it's a guy, but it's pee into a toilet.
That is
Alright.
very true.
Okay.
For the people at home,
Wow. No, I don't have to show it, man. That's weird.
you don't see anything.
It doesn't matter. It's still weird.
We didn't say pull up personal videos.
Oh, you mean this isn't from my camera roll?
Oh, wow. There it is. All right. So then, Robbie, since I'm using my phone for this, I have to use your phone for the GIF. So is it the same way? Okay, cool. Same way this works.
Robbie, you where's the?
Nice. By the way, my word, do you want to know what the word was?
Sure.
Kidney.
Okay. Good heavenly flow. All right. So here you go. You sharing this one?
You guys,
We'll share over here.
All right.
Did you send the gift to the group?
I did.
Yes, you have to. That's fun. All right.
It's in
So-
there with Miss Piggy.
I have a GIF of a man pointing straight at you who says, "You're cool."
Here's my thoughts, right? Is that whatever word your fiance wrote on that sticky note has to be turned into a gift by that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about Jess and the fact that she picked random words like kidney. So I'm thinking it's a truth because it has to be something as a like salutation or something.
Salutation. I'm gonna go with it's a lie. Kevin's good at lying, and I know it.
Is he so good at lying that he is tricking you because he's telling the truth?
That's up to you guys to figure out.
I think we're gonna find out.
Sounds
All right.
good. What is
So I got a guy pointing at you who says, "Who's awesome?" Not "Who's cool." So it is a lie.
Nice.
It is a lie. So those of you that like "Whose Line Is It Anyway?" Colin Mockery.
What was the word?
Oh, kindness. Kindness.
I knew it. I was
Yep,
so close.
another classic Jess word.
True. Okay. Next word. No peeking. Oh, they're all stuck together. Here we go.
All right. I did like your trying to figure out together. I like that.
Mhm.
Good conversation between you two on that one.
I think we can stay with that. All right. So
Got the mic.
this is this is All right, you guys ready? I'm looking at a picture of a man. He's like a middle-aged man, I think, in like a onesie, pajamas, in front of like a vault door with a massive lollipop, and he's just skipping around in a circle.
True. You can't make that up off the top of your head.
Yeah, that's
Zero.
way too many details. It's got to be a
Very
true,
true. And your tell is, yeah, I know your tell, so that's a lie. I mean, that's the truth. Sorry, excuse me, that's the truth.
There he is. It is true. It's true.
What was the
Wow.
word?
Yeah.
The word was skip.
Oh, okay,
Wow. Okay.
nice.
Okay. All right, Robbie, let's knock it out.
Round 2. That was a good.
I mean, I got to find out what that was actually from, because that was like, this is almost like a big, taller Danny DeVito.
It said like Nickelodeon in the corner.
All right. Not our Nickelodeon.
I have to pick another word because this one doesn't pop up.
Okay, cool. Pick a new one.
What was the word?
Modernize.
Why is she writing down?
I told her to write down on like Google generator, like random word generator. That's what she took.
Oh, all right. I see. Because I was like, there's no way in heck she's saying this randomly. But underneath me. Choo, 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 choo. What do we got to do?
Sometime before.
I am staring at Britney Spears kissing Justin Timberlake.
What do you think? We got a follow-up question?
Yeah. What the hell is that? Okay. What are they wearing?
Yes.
What are they wearing?
Khakis.
She is wearing a white T-shirt, and Justin is wearing a jumpsuit.
Lie. But I mean, just I guess to play the game, I'm also going to say lie too, because the only cool pictures they're ever in are the Canadian tuxedos with the jeans. Yeah.
Nice. It is
So,
a lie.
yeah.
It is Britney Spears, but she's kissing you.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay.
That's
Okay.
old Britney.
That's new Britney.
Curtain Britney.
New Britney. Because old Britney can't come to the phone right now.
Nice.
All right. Okay.
Call back like that.
This is ridiculous.
Take them both. There's plenty in there.
All right, here we go. Oh wow, Robbie, can I borrow your phone?
Phoning. She is kissing you.
Do I want that though? Oh, also, Britney Spears news related. Zoe 102 is coming out soon. I heard.
I did see that.
Is that in June?
No.
Not in June. They can't hear me if I don't have this.
All right, so I got one. It is a girl wearing ears, like a fake ear thing on top of her head, and it says "ew." That's gross.
You got a follow-up question?
I'm thinking.
I think I'm gonna go with this one's true.
What's her race?
White.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
True.
Okay, it is the dumb girl from Mean Girls talking about how she made out with her cousin, and it says, "Yeah, but he's my first cousin."
And
she's
next
wearing.
line is,
Yeah. What is the next line?
"Ew, you're gross." I think.
Yeah, could be.
So it was
But
the
yes.
truth. Yeah, nice.
Well, no. Well, either way. I sent
What
it.
was the word?
Cousin.
Cousin.
That was an easy one. It's you.
I'm up. Round 2. We'll probably just do 3 rounds of this, just for fun. We don't need to linger on this. Maybe even this can be the last one if you guys are done with it. So I got other things to talk about in June. Oh boy, I got too many things going on in my hands here. I don't know if this one will show up on GIF. GIF generator. GIFer. Okay. I am I am staring at a cartoon dinosaur with yellow roller skating like skates, like with the four. You know what I'm talking? Those roller skates, right? But they have
Yeah, the
four
inline
wheels.
skates.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh no, they're not. Yeah, but go on.
Roller skates. And he is like appears to be like trying to stand on his own four legs and cannot. He keeps falling.
What kind of dinosaur is it?
It's like a
Long neck.
the long neck.
True.
What color are the roller skates?
He said yellow.
I knew that.
Listen, I don't know. I just felt
trying
like
to get him to trip up.
I felt
but
yeah.
I guess it's the truth now, so I'm gonna go with truth.
It is a lie. It is a long neck dinosaur, but it's from Jurassic Park, and the word was registration. So it's him getting out of the truck for the first time, seeing it, and it says early registration scholarship.
Why would that? That doesn't even make any sense.
I'm not really sure. I don't know. That's the fun of the game, isn't it?
That's dumb. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, congratulations.
Maybe because like early registration scholarships are basketball players normally in college.
Who knows?
And they're
I have no
tall.
idea.
I don't know.
Like, what's the significance of the dinosaur? Why long neck? Why not Littlefoot from the
Yeah, who knows?
Land Before Time?
Who knows?
All right.
My turn.
Yeah, this is you.
Cool.
No, I got one more. Sorry,
Oh,
I got
sorry,
one more
go for
thing. One more thing. So without the microphone, it makes it a little more difficult to push the show along. So apologize. But I did have. So I woke up this morning. We went out for like a little birthday / wedding send off with my cousins, and these guys came out. We went to Atlantic City. It was an awesome time. I woke up to a massive hangover, and fiance. She's getting a lot of shout outs this episode. Love her. She woke. Well, I woke up and she went to Dunkin' Donuts for me. Grabbed a couple of donuts, and I was like, And there was a couple of my cousins stayed here, and I was like, I'm curious what donuts she's gonna bring back. So I was like, you know what? On today, on all days when we are doing the podcast, I said, idea. If you had to go somewhere, right? Whether it's like in-laws' house or something, and they're like, you got to just bring us donuts, like a pack of 6. By the way, June 5th in June, Donut Day. I think you were telling me this. Donut Day, June 6th, National Donut Day. But anyway, if you were going somewhere, you had to bring 6 donuts somewhere, like a 6-pack of donuts to somewhere important that you want to impress people. What donuts are you bringing, and what combination? You can any combination of 6 that you want, but what are you bringing, and why?
If the donuts are for me, I know they're not because I'm bringing them to a party. I guess. It's difficult because I want to make sure that I get a donut that I like. You know. So I'm gonna cheat and go with a couple of the frosted donuts because I like all of them, right? Whether it's vanilla frosted, strawberry frosted, chocolate frosted, whatever. It's a glazed donut. It's got a frosting on it. Doesn't matter which one I get, I'll be happy. So those are gonna be like 4 of them. You know what I'm saying?
4 of the same donut.
Pretty much a glazed donut, but I'm gonna get a glazed donut, like a plain one, glazed chocolate frosted, glazed strawberry frosted, glazed vanilla frosted. Some sprinkles in there. Who knows?
Sprinkle.
I'm gonna get one jelly powdered donut because there's always one psychopath that likes those. And for the last one, unfortunately, I'm gonna go with the all chocolate donut. That it's a hit or miss. Either somebody really wants that one, or it's gonna be the one that gets thrown out.
Like the chocolate cake one with the glaze on the outside. So like a standard. That's like a standard 6-pack. You know, just so you know, what you like the glazed donuts with the frosting on top. But like if you just get like all 6 of the same, then you'll guarantee that you're gonna get one.
Yeah, but this is for an event, so I can't be like show. You ever see that comedy sketch where the guy doesn't understand a Pollyanna, so he brings an Xbox 360 and he goes first. He goes first and he picks the Xbox 360, and they're like, "We definitely said there was a $5 limit or whatever." And he's like, "Oh yeah, whatever." And then the next kid goes, he's like, all right, well, I'm going to go and grab the Xbox 360. And he's like, wait, what do you mean? And he's pissed because he didn't understand the rules. I don't want it to be the same way. I don't want to like show up and be like, yeah, I got 6 chocolate frosted glazed donuts because that's what I want.
That's fair. That's fair.
Fair enough.
Well, you could, depending on what you bring. So I'll play it twice. 6-pack, you could just do a traditional Krispy Kreme chocolate frosted. You can bring all 6 of those. Everyone loves that. But if you're telling me to pick 6 different donuts, Robbie, you kind of nailed it on your head, man. I'd go 1 glazed, 1 chocolate frosted, 1 chocolate frosted with sprinkles, 1 vanilla frosted, 1 vanilla frosted with sprinkles, and a strawberry. Or no strawberry, probably a Boston cream. Yep, Boston cream, some kind of cream in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that we can't go through this whole thing. No one's saying my favorite donut. My favorite donut being a Boston cream. By the way, Jess came back with 2 Boston cream donuts today. It was
Good choice.
the best, and a strawberry. Which it's funny. I would probably do 2 of those, 2 of the strawberries, maybe 2 of the chocolate frosted. I don't know. That's my favorites, but it's hard. I was thinking about that. Like, what do you get? Like, if I were to, you're trying to impress somebody. That was the answer. Like, I'm coming back with like, just sounds like you guys are going standard, which is fine, but they make all kinds of stuff like apple pie, donuts, and
I mean, if we're playing the game, I'm probably going to go to Chester's and get the small cinnamon rolls, or what do they make? The
Munchkins?
no, there's something else. It'll come to me. But yeah, you can also do the Munchkins too, because they're easy. You can just pop them in.
Yeah, what's crazy is that we're just, we live in a small town, so there's not too much innovation around here as far as donut shops are concerned. So when I lived in Nashville, there was this crazy donut shop that you could get like a cinnamon toast crunch donut, right?
Yeah.
You can get like,
Now we're talking.
yeah, you could get like some crazy stuff. So
Well,
if
yeah.
I'm going to show up, like, if I was going to show up and try and be fancy, I'd go with like some of these crazy concoctions. But no, we're probably all thinking like Krispy Kreme, Dunkin' Donuts,
Right. Yeah, exactly. Because we don't have someone like with that super duper loaded up type style of donuts around
I
here.
will say this:
So
if
spot
that's
on.
something you're into, the Drippin' Scoop down in Summers Point has all the fancy donuts.
Is that thing open?
Oh yeah,
Finally?
It's been open. It's just no one goes in there. It looks closed
I never knew.
because Robbie didn't know it was there.
And
All right.
now I will, thanks to them Calendaer Boys podcast.
You're right.
We had one of those.
Wait, so Alex, did you go? Did you choose your 6?
I kind of did. I talked about the Boston cream. I'm going to go 2. I'll probably do 2 of each. So 2 Boston cream, 2 strawberries, 2 chocolate frosted. Just because those are my favorites, and we'll share. We'll share.
Wheelchair.
Moving on.
So with June coming to a close, I wanted to go ahead and talk about the month that had passed and just some big updates and kind of get your guys' thoughts.
Apricot.
And then also talk about
Bingo.
the new season that we just entered. So as far as highlights are concerned, we started the podcast talking about the NBA Finals. Obviously, the Nuggets dominated, so that was cool. NHL Finals, Vegas dominated, winning 4-1 over Florida, which is funny that the 2 hockey finals teams were Vegas and Miami because it's a hockey league, So I know all of Canada was sick about that.
By the way, we went to the Vegas Stadium this year.
Oh,
And they won.
yeah.
And it was also nice that Florida could get some heat off of Philly. Since we lost in the Super Bowl, what else did we lose in? World Series. Yeah, see, I like, but it's nice that other teams suck
MLS
just as
Cup.
much as. Oh yeah, I'm MLS Cup, I-95. Like it just was all.
collapse.
Yeah, the collapse. It was all it. But go ahead, Robbie.
Shout out to Matt McClung, though, for winning that dunk contest. But continuing on, we had also an MLB. The Oakland Athletics are now going to be the Las Vegas Athletics, which is pretty cool. Although I don't know what it's going to be like for them to play baseball in like 115-degree weather outside in the summer. So I hope they take that into consideration.
Air conditioned roof.
Hopefully.
They released the plans. Retractable roof, air conditioning, kind of like what they do in St. Pete with the Rays. They keep the temperature at 72.
Oh.
I thought you were joking.
No.
I thought that was a joke. I wrote it down in my diary.
In soccer news, Messi's going to Miami. Any comments on that?
I mean, it's a lot of money and good for him. It's good. I guess it's good for the MLS. I don't really know. I mean, I don't know.
If Messi doesn't win the MVP next year, it almost like tarnishes his legacy.
I agree.
In my opinion, I know
100%.
he's coming over here obviously to promote the game of soccer in America. I get all that, but like, come on,
Hear me out here. Hear me out.
Come on.
Before your thoughts. Right? If LeBron, right, just decided to go play overseas,
Mhm.
and he didn't just dominate and destroy everybody, wouldn't you be like, okay, that's kind of weird?
Well, oh my gosh, I didn't know we were going to spend this much time on this. LeBron is one of 5 people.
And Messi would be one of
11.
11.
So that matters, right? That the odds of that matter, right? I mean, Otani and Trout are the 2 best players probably ever, and they stink.
And Otani and Mike Trout have won like 9 of the last 10 MVPs.
And their team stinks.
Yeah, but he said the MVP.
Which is fine. That's fair. But what I'm trying to say is, like, this man has won everything. Everything.
We'll see. Hasn't won the
So
MLS
tarnish
MVP
his
yet, so.
tarnish his record and tarnish his reputation.
All right,
Let's not get carried away. My point to that, just real quick, is the United States, not on Messi, but the United States has become more of like this is a great place to hang out and come to enjoy the food, the culture, maybe a little less spotlight for him than overseas and in Argentina. And I think this is going to be like a relaxing. I'm going to stay in shape and be ready for the next World Cup kind of thing, but I'm not really caring that much.
I think it's all.
Those
about
are my 2 cents.
I think it's all about the money. So
Yeah, but he turned down more money elsewhere.
yeah, but he got ownership in the team, and in Europe,
Saudi
right,
Arabia offered him $5 billion.
It doesn't matter though. It's all about how the league is structured, right?
Billions of dollars.
Did you just say $5 billion doesn't matter? Did you say
It doesn't matter. Fact check
doesn't-
everything he ever said.
So obviously you guys know I don't have to tell you this, but obviously with there being relegation in the European leagues, that could severely affect the worth of a team, right? But in the MLS, teams don't get relegated.
That's the
So the TV contracts are locked in. The vendor contracts are all
That's
locked
changing
in.
also? Is that what you're going with?
no. It will never change.
Either way. All right, moving on. Other news. In golf, Wyndham Clark won the U.S. Open. So shout out for Wyndham.
Yeah, Wyndham. He did great. Moving on.
In the NBA draft.
Golf.
In the NBA draft, obviously we knew Victor Wembanyama was going to go number 1. But what I didn't know, and what was really cool, was there was twin brothers taken for the 4th and 5th pick, Amen and Asur Thompson, and they went back to back. Guess who is older, or who was born first?
I guess the guy who finished second got picked. Sure.
No, Amen is older,
Okay.
and he was picked first. Isn't that funny? So he was born first, and he got picked first. So
Golf.
As far as
Oh, by the way, did you see the picture of the Wembanyama with Duncan and Robinson and like all the Spurs greats? But they're all these guys are like 7 foot tall, and he is head and shoulders above him. It would be like
Shaq and Yao Ming,
yeah, but hanging out with like other tall people,
right?
and then them being way taller. If that
gotcha.
makes sense. Like the picture looks like a bunch of us, just us hanging out, and then there's like a guy that's taller than Kev hanging out with him. That's what's crazy. Check it out.
In other news, the highest grossing movie of the month so far has been Across the Spider-Verse. Have you guys seen it?
No, I have.
Yeah. What's
Did
your
you see
thoughts? No, I'm going to try and see it soon.
It's good. I enjoyed it. It's refreshing. The scenes from it are unbelievable. It's obviously a cartoon movie, but the music, it's up tempo, it's vibrant, but also the story is solid. Like it's good. And just so you know, and viewers too, if you do choose to watch it, it is a part 1. Did not know that. The movie ends rather suddenly, and everybody in the theater didn't seem to know it either. And they were like, wait. That's it? That's where we're stopping? And that's what happens. But solid movie. Solid movie. Can't wait for the second part.
That's very interesting. June is Pride Month, but it is also Men's Mental Health Month. So I want to ask you guys, where's your mental health at?
Fantastic. Twice a week. Well, no, not anymore. Once a week therapy. Can't express it enough. When in doubt, talk it out.
Life changing. Therapy is life changing, and
Don't be afraid.
don't be afraid. It's great.
The stigma behind it, unfortunately, is so true and real. Like when I first started going, I'm like, I don't think I should go. Don't think I should go. And then early on, something clicked, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
And that used to be viewed as like weakness. It's weakness going there, but honestly, being there has made me feel much stronger because I've shored up my weaknesses mentally.
Yeah, I would say that I'm also in therapy, and it's like going to the gym. You know, just the way that you want to, have a nice bod whenever you go to the beach or the pool and whatnot. You have to have a sharp mind in order to really navigate this world that we live in. So make sure that if you're putting in 40 hours a week at whatever company, or if you are, shaping the minds of the youth of America, you're putting in all that time for somebody else. Make sure you put in some time for yourself. So. And then my last topic here is that we've entered into a new season, wedding season.
Oh,
Yeah. So not only are we going to be celebrating a wedding here very soon
in July. We'll talk about it.
in July, not June, in July. But I wanted to kind of I have two questions for you guys, and I just want to hear what your thoughts are. So
Shoot.
the first question is, what's your favorite wedding song?
Shout. It's amazing.
It's amazing. It's my favorite. It's incredible. What other describer words? It's just like a fun, crowd pleasing song, but I also like to throw my hands up and
It sucks. Shout sucks. I hate it. I hate it. Kudos to you. It will not be played at my wedding. I despise that song. I guess my favorite song. I don't know. I don't think I can pinpoint a favorite song
I'll go
on for like a wedding.
I got you. I'll go and I'll give you another opportunity to think about it. So mine, I do really like Shout. That was definitely up there.
I hope you're ready to shout on July 8th. Both of you.
I'm not going to shout.
I like I like disco music.
Okay.
At weddings.
Okay,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
fun. So Man After Midnight by Alba is always fun because it's like kind of it usually pops up.
Yeah, but
and-
that song's called "Gimme, Gimme, Gimme."
Yeah, that's very true.
Gimme, gimme, gimme a man after midnight. Yep, that song. Yep.
And The Last Dance by Whitney Houston
Oh, good jam.
is usually the way that they end it. So
Yeah, that's one.
sorry. Just interjecting here. Jess asked me the other day. We've been thinking about a lot of songs for our wedding, but she asked, "What should the last song of the night be?" This is an interesting one. I mean, is that your number one recommendation?
That's a good one though.
I think you guys should go nostalgic and do like a boy band song, like a Backstreet Boys, like "Tell Me Why," just to get everybody to sing one last time. And the DJ cuts it out, and everyone's yelling like at the top of their lungs, like this old song that everybody knows the lyrics to, and you just end it there. Like, let the party send you out with a bang.
So I like that what you're saying there. It's just we have to pick one only.
"Tell Me Why" by the Backstreet Boys is great. "Just Got Married" by Jagged Edge, another good one.
That's a great one, but that's like a starting song.
That's very true.
That's
yeah.
a good one. I don't want to end on that.
I'm trying to end on like a high note. You know
Yeah,
what
no,
I'm
I
saying?
get it.
Like,
I get it.
"We Are Young."
No,
No,
it's a good song. I don't know.
You got
man.
one, or you're just gonna say no?
No,
to
I
everything
don't.
say?
Yeah, no. I mean, it's the last song of the day. You're putting into like Whitney Houston, and then
Listen,
"We Are Young."
you better start liking some wedding songs, my guy, because it's coming.
I like wedding songs.
Well,
Those are just,
none of the songs that we mentioned you liked.
those are bad examples.
How about
I
you
like
know what
I like the Whitney
Cupid
Houston
Shuffle.
one.
You don't like Cupid Shuffle?
I do like line dances, but
Well,
I could do without line dances.
Feel free to let us know in the comments below
Yeah.
what you think the last song should be, and then we'll let you know in July what the answer was. So
Yeah.
yeah, and then my last one for you guys is, what is your favorite cocktail hors d'oeuvre? Cocktail hour hors d'oeuvre.
There's so many good things. There are so many good things. There was like so many options at ours coming up here in July. I've been to so many.
Yeah.
They keep inventing new
right.
things that I like.
Yeah, like the last wedding I went to was a like a pasta bar. You could do all kind of pastas, which is fun. It's different. But I guess if I had to pick, like from all the weddings that I've been to so far, was my favorite was with my cousins. We had these lamb chop, like tomahawk lamb chops. They were like this big, maybe the size of a quarter, maybe a little bigger. That was fun, quick and easy. But I always like a nice shrimp cocktail, something
solid.
nice and easy.
Yeah, seafood's good. Seafood's really good, especially in this area. We enjoy that. I'm not sure. I can't really pick one.
Cheesesteak egg rolls. Listen to me. Look at me in the eyes right here
Wow,
when I
that's
tell you that they are the greatest hors d'oeuvre.
This man asked this question just to preach to y'all.
Listen, because you can do. It's not just cheesesteak. Like you can obviously do like buffalo cheesesteak. You can do like a pepperoni and cheese type. You can put anything inside of an egg roll. Most versatile thing ever. So it's great. It's awesome. Bacon wrapped scallops is my second option.
Both good options. Both good options. I don't think you can really go wrong. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with like the cocktail weenies, like the pigs in a blanket.
Pigs in a blanket.
I mean, that's solid. But I've grown up a little bit. I don't know, and they're all good. Lobster mac and cheese. That's solid.
I know. I liked Monroe's wedding because it was like a chicken finger section, and it was like sesame chicken, popcorn chicken, all types of chicken, and that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that wraps up my section.
Yeah.
Anything else, guys?
Man, I like cheesesteak egg rolls too. That's not a bad choice. Yeah, they are good.
So good. So good. So good. You know, like that one,
That's
Sweet Caroline?
Caroline.
I know it is.
I know.
You can end it on Sweet Caroline.
You could.
Kevin doesn't like that one though.
You could. You definitely could.
All right. Well, we'll get back to you.
Yeah. Golf.
That's it. So we've talked about Taylor Swift. We've talked about the NBA Finals. We talked about everything June. Thank you for that June update. The Around the Horn from June from Robbie, doing a lot of research. And we've done our June tunes and talked about birthdays and Donut Day and done a lot. We appreciate you guys listening. Again, we have hid a little Easter egg in our episode here today. If you can reach out and find it, and you can reach out, we'll pay for a drink for you guys next time we see you. We're nothing without the listeners. Obviously, we're doing this to have fun. It's always good checking up and catching up with you guys and kind of recapping the month. But ultimately, if you guys keep watching, we're going to keep making them. So thank you. And as always, we are Dem Calendar Boys. It's Robbie on my right, Kev on my left.
Guys, thanks for watching.
And take it easy, y'all. Dem Calendar Boys.